Hi Sagittarius, what's up? How you doing, darling? Sagittarius, 'tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology, coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and it is awesome here. Thank you very much for joining me here today. It is time to take a look at your love energy check-in for you and the one on your mind, looking at the energies around the end of August of 2024-ish. But whenever you clicked on this reading is perfect timing as always that you are so known for, and I appreciate and love you for being here. If you could return a little bit of the love, please and thank you, and love the like here on YouTube, TikTok, double tap the screen for me, Instagram, hit that like, and Instagram, TikTok, you are more than welcome to come and join the family. We got room for everybody over here on YouTube at Archer Astrology, and I appreciate and love you all for it. Don't forget to subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and my awesome head of Scorpio research here at Archer Industries did fill me in that YouTube did another update that turned off the bells to all your channels, not just Archer. So double tap on the bell, make sure that it's set to all, so you get notified from me and all the other awesome channels you subscribe to. Don't miss out on anything that way. And feel free to scroll around the reading as much as you like, because my readings do tend to get a little bit long, but it's only because you get everything when you come here. No, there's no extras, there's no bonus or extendeds. I don't even know what Patreon is. All right, you get everything. We're going to take a look at your work situation, Sagittarius career and finance. I love career and finance readings. We'll also take a peek at Sagittarius is dealing with a past person, see what's up with them, and also the Sagittarius is dealing with a new or current position, because it's all a judgment-free zone. You are allowed to miss, love, or want whoever you do. All right, and we got your back here at the family. Then we'll all come back together for a potential future influence on your connection and see where it goes. Okay, all the messages will be for yours and theirs highest and greatest good only, of course, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. And definitely, if you want to email me at archerastrology@gmail.com for a personal reading, you're more than welcome to. I offer both the one-on-one Zoom readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links, so I do look forward to working with you. All right. Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. I've got everything neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment from the... Well, hold on. The deck jammed. Sagittarius, when my deck's jammed, that tells me you need a spinny hug. What's on your mind, Sag? What's wrong? I don't like my Sagittarius as being sad, so come here. I'm going to give you a Hallmark movie-style spinny hug, where I'm going to grip you up, pick you up, spin you around till your heels fly off and your hair flows in the breeze. You're going to be like, Archer, you're going to start giggling. You're going to giggle and laugh and be like, what are you doing? Stop it. Okay, it's kind of cool. You'll start smiling and you'll start feeling better too. We are getting to the end of Mercury retrograde, so right out of the gate, you're going to be like, okay, it's okay, we're good. All right, you'll start feeling better. If the symptoms continue and you start feeling happier, come back for more hugs, all right? Because as you know, I am the Sag Whisperer. I've been affectionately named that by my besties, who've also called me crazy, wacky, egotistical, self-centered, and a bunch of other stuff that I stopped paying attention to because the squirrel ran by the window. And I don't care anyways. I'm here for you, Sagittarius. That's why I'm Archer. All right? So I got your back. I'm your ride or die for life. And I'm the crystals. You are ultimately and definitely protected when you're with me. Right, Buddha Squirrel? He loves you too. All right? Everything. Highest and greatest good only. You know how we roll here, okay? Page of Swords all over the channel as much as you like. I've got everything organized for you. I go live for pick a card readings where my decks pick you every Monday night at 6 p.m. Eastern, and also every Friday nights at 6 p.m. Eastern for the all signs from Aries to Pisces. So I look forward to having you here and being a part of the family. And when you do need a little break from the cards, feel free to check out the Healing Music bass covers with Bill, my awesome little Hofner bass. That's my trusty buddy. He's not here because he wanted the big front seat. And I'm like, I'm not paying for you. You don't do anything but play music. And he got mad. His A string reverberated. But he's fine. He's at home. All right? I still got all the Healing Music bass covers for you there from the greats like Toby Keith, Caitlin Petty, Chuck Berry, the Beatles, and more, with more coming. So check it all out. And if you're hanging out over here on TikTok, follow Caitlin Petty at Kate Petty, because you can't help but walking away from her concerts without smiling and singing along. It's a thing. It happens. All right? So Sagittarius, let's go for it. What's up with you and the one on your mind? Because when I sat down to meditate in your energies, they didn't want me to get back up and come back to the reading. All right, so they don't want me to end this thing. There's some they don't want to let you go. Which, I mean, you're Sagittarius, so it's totally understandable. You know, once you love a Sag, there ain't no going back from that one. So I get it. So we're gonna find out what that's all about. All right, let's do it to it, Sag. I'm gonna do one little quick alteration here. Let me fix this setting. When I set up in this remote studio in Nashville, everything kind of got different, but I love it here. It's so beautiful. Let's see. Hey, Lenora, what's up? Hi, Fantasia. What's up, Yuki? Let's do this real quick. Hi, Jamie. Jamie, I hereby dub thee Mod Squad. Enjoy your wrench. Welcome to the team. You're the real one. You're OG, and I appreciate everything you do. All right, everybody, welcome Jamie to the Mod Squad. Let's do it, Sag. Here we go. Page of Cups. Told you they love you. I told you. Page of Cups, the boy prophet, Samuel. You might even feel this coming too. Oh, you guys do feel the same way. Okay. The Hermit card's underneath that too. John the Baptist shows up. Name John might resonate. But all right, let's roll. Let's see what's up. I'm curious too now. All right, let's do it to it. Sagittarius. Here we go. Give me everything you've got for Sagittarius. Let's do it to it. 2 shuffles, Sag. Connect me into the energies, please. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the sassy Sagittarius. Sassy Sag in the house. Let's go. Overall energy blanketing your reading is the Queen of Swords. Gemini energy. The name Abigail might even resonate to you because this in the biblical tarot is Abigail the Peacemaker. And this here was this deck. I love the Bible tarot. It's the biblical tarot. Awesome gift from the people that make it. Follow them on Instagram and TikTok at the biblical tarot. And I've always tied the tarot ever since I was a wee little archer reading tarot to the Bible, because when you've got these powers, you got to use them for the good. Maybe you actually, in the Queen of Swords, your thoughts are strengthening. Maybe you've actually gotten a little bit into the esoteric, checking out what tarot is. You might have had a deck you've got, or just chakra, Reiki healing in that. And you're kind of diving into a little more knowledge, getting all 9th house on it, because you do rule the 9th house, the quest of knowledge. So, the Queen of Swords shows here that you guys will work it out, because this is 1 Samuel 25:33. That's Abigail the Peacemaker, okay? Where your good judgment in that will bring in the blessings for what you seek, okay? So, that to the 7 of Cups, overcoming the temptations of Christ in Matthew 4:9. Name Matthew or Abigail might resonate to you, and we get right back to that Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, you guys love each other. You got nothing to worry about. I know you've been worried about it or overthinking it for a minute, and you're like, Archer, yeah, I'm just kind of tired, you know? It's going to get better. We're going to get out of Mercury retrograde. The sun's going to get into Virgo season, and we're all going to ground out and stabilize. Let's do it to it. All right. What are the current conditions at Sagittarius? Let's find out. I love these Tennessee energies. 8 of Pentacles. John 4:14. You either might be born on the 4th or the 14th, possibly even the 8th. But what I'm seeing on this here, you're focusing on your work. And deep down inside, you know that you and the one on your mind, you guys do work well together. And you have a lot of potential in the future to grow and nourish and learn together. At the moment right now, though, you're just kind of sick and tired of being sick and tired, and really kind of just focusing on you, working on you and living your best life, and overcoming a lot of the overwhelming overthinking lately that you've been dealing with. More so than usual. Right now, there's a lot going on in your mind, and you might be sitting there like wondering, how can I clear this out, Archer? How can we make this better? Okay? It is changing for you before you know it. Things are going to start getting better, okay? Let's take that to the energies around you that are making you feel this way. I don't like when my Sagittariuses are sad. I've had a lot of Sagittariuses in my life. You guys are awesome. You guys are one of a kind. You know that. All right. The 4 of Cups. No cups for you shows up on this one. Jonah's anger. I don't have my glasses on. I didn't even bring my glasses. Jonah's anger comes out. A lot of frustrations and wondering why, like, you've been looking for like real love and an honest 2-way loyal commitment for a long time, and you feel like history keeps repeating itself, feeling like you always make the best of a bad situation, and maybe even trying to wonder a little bit like how many more times you're going to have to before you can actually just make the best of the best situation that you want. Okay, lately things have been getting on your mind a lot more than usual. Look at how Jonah's just hanging out in the desert. Those palm trees might resonate to you. Maybe you've been like seeing palm trees or something. And I'm even seeing like not a real deal palm tree so much as like those light up LED like patio decorations. You might have one, or you'll see one. You go to somebody's house or go to a party or something and notice that. I'm even seeing like the light up those archways. They're like trellis works on like somebody's entryway that are lit up with LED lights. That might resonate to you. But it might let you know that God is helping to illuminate your path to overcome this and start feeling better. See the light shining on Jonah's head? You know that I'm seeing a Sagittarius that likes going tanning. It's possible. Okay. Or you're getting some plans to travel or something. You're going to wind up somewhere with a lot of nice warmth and sun, and you're going to come back all tan and be like, ow, it burns, ow. Wear sunscreen, Sag. Okay, what's going on your work life? You are going to overcome this. You're working hard to overcome the Four of Cups. Cancer, Virgo energy on this, okay? Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Virgo, possibly. Everybody's dealt with a Cancer at some point in their life. Once you go crab, you never go back. You guys are kind of joined at the hip, too. But I digress. Anyways, or it's quite possible somebody wants to butter your crab legs, or you want to butter somebody's crab legs. Oh my, oh behave, Sagittarius. Or don't, just do you, I don't mind. All right, work situation. What's up with the Sagittarius' career and finance? What's up with the money? The devil. Satan tempting humans to sin. Capricorn energy comes out. You might be a Sagittarius Capricorn cusper possibly. This shows in the workplace that you, Sagittarius, you're bored. You're like, yeah, your work is boring. I want to go, I don't want to do it. Sagittarius, you are like, your current job has you kind of bored. You're feeling like maybe you had this perfect idea of what you thought work should be, or like if you've recently started a new, or if you haven't recently started a new job, like you're thinking back and remembering how when you did, that the recruiters or HR were like, oh my gosh, Sagittarius, this is going to be the most awesomest place, and it's a team environment, we are all awesome here, we've even got a little kitchen cafe with a Keurig and stuff, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be great, and then all of a sudden you're like, wow, they were lying. Sag. So for some of you, it's like that point. Your day-to-day spark has been put out, and you want to reignite it. You're wondering, maybe this is the right time to do that, okay? The whole thing, you know, some of you guys, you feel like possibly that you've accomplished like everything you can in your current position. You've reached like that glass ceiling and you're about ready to punch your way through it. But with this one here, you're at the point here that like the day-to-day life has just become too mundane. Devil card, okay? You feel that you're bound by it and bound by the 9-to-5 schedule, Dolly Parton style. And some of you guys want to break that and go like new, like hybrid, you know, change it up a little bit, right? Like that whole Dolly Parton 9-to-5 with the mix that's online with Pitbull. You're like, yeah, let's switch it up a little bit, Archer. So you're at that point right now that you kind of like, some of you guys want to branch out on your own, you know, like start your own company, start having that opportunity to kind of like work from anywhere, okay? And live the good life that you've dreamt of for so long. Interesting. A similar message came out for Scorpio too. You might be a Scorpitarius. You might be on the Scorpio side, or Saggio? Spaghettios? Uh-oh. No, that don't fit. But you could be a cusper. That part's possible. I just need to come up with a really cute name for it. I'll get back to you. Okay? We'll get details on this, because right now you're like, you might be sitting here watching me at work right now and be like, well, this is more exciting than work. We'll just deal with this goober for a minute. All right. Let's roll forward. Let's see what we've got next up. Past love. If you are dealing with a past person, wondering what's going on with them, okay? Love you, Kahana. We'll see you later, darling. The Emperor. Somebody done grew up. Aries energy. So if you're dealing with a past person, which you are totally allowed to, you can love, miss, and want whoever you want. It's a judgment-free zone here, okay? It doesn't matter if it's been 4 hours, 4 days, 4 years. We don't care. You love who you want to love, okay? This here, I'm seeing that they had a very hard time opening up their heart. Emperor energy. Very quiet, very closed off, you know? And before you guys met, some of them might even have dealt with a great loss. But they have done that work. They're maturing and leveling up, and in a boss-type energy on this with the Emperor card. For some of you guys, there might have been, Ava, I got busted. You're fine. I'll write a note for the boss, Ava. You're cool. But with some of this, with the Emperor energy, for you guys, there might have been either an age difference between you guys, maybe even more so than that, a mindset difference, okay? I'm being told at one point or not, you thought to yourself, I love them. Can't they just act their age, not their IQ? Sorry, Crosswatcher. This is Sag's reading, okay? Sag is sassy today. But you know what? There's a lot of frustration behind that sass. I get it. They put you through a lot. But I'm seeing here they've done the work. This is Major Arcana. They were forced to make the change. Major Arcanas in the tarot are planetary positions and movements that your person had no control over. It happened, okay? So we'll see what's going on and make sure they're right to come back in for you, because you're definitely on their mind. Now, Sagittarius is dealing with a new love. What's going on the new home front for you? Page of Wands. Sagittarius energy. Miriam's praise for God. Exodus comes out on this one. All right. Maybe this new person is like a musician or a singer-songwriter, because you see here how Miriam's got her tambourine out, okay? So there's something here in this one that I'm seeing. This is somebody that is like, they're on their own. They're self-employed. They're a business person, an entrepreneur, okay? Maybe they are like a celebrity. Maybe you actually have like somehow bumped into or met or will meet like a celebrity that's in the public eye somehow. They could be a straight up musician, maybe like a podcaster. They might have like something on Spotify, a channel here on YouTube or TikTok. But there's somebody in the public eye that you guys will catch each other's eye, okay? Or you already have. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. I want to know more. Okay, so let's come back together and see what we have going forward. Future influence on the connection. The Knight of Cups. Young David shows up. 1 Samuel 16:23. The name David might even resonate to you possibly. But on this one here, another instrument. Okay, look at how big that harp is. All right, that Knight of Cups shows up here. This is the offer that you guys both honestly have waited for. There's some strong mirroring in the energies here. And remember, mirroring is not that you guys are the opposing sides of the coin or opposite halves of the soul. You got your whole soul. You're good to go. Mirroring is that you guys match each other's frequencies beautifully, okay? And you complement each other. Mirroring is the John Lennon, Paul McCartney, and the tarot energies, okay? Where you feed off of each other in a positive way. How John Lennon wrote Strawberry Fields Forever, and Paul's like, oh, I see what you did. I'm going to write Penny Lane. And you guys complement each other and power through it. The future on your connection's a power couple that you guys resonate. This is literally like, hey, I'm on 106.7's frequency, and you're like, me too. And you guys just get each other, okay? The Knight of Cups is an offer you don't suspect. I'm seeing a Sag that hasn't gotten flowers. Like, you're like, I would just love a dozen roses, Archer. Guess what? The Knight of Cups means I'm going to go buy some more stock in 1-800-flowers.com, because I'm betting there's some... This person's, like, their love language is gift giving. Look at all the flowers behind young David there in the Knight of Cups, okay? So, yeah, or maybe you were them, like, I'm seeing somebody that's like, maybe you're working on, like, flowers in your yard work, or, like, going to a nursery, or, you know, a garden center to buy some flowers and stuff. Maybe you just like gardening and making stuff look pretty, okay? Future influence on the connection. What's going to go forward on this? Judgment. Scorpio energy. But even though in the standard tarot this is defined as Scorpio energy with the Judgment card, it's the 20th card in the tarot deck. I have always associated it to Revelations 20 in the Bible. That is the 1,000 years of peace that are talked about. That you guys have come through the Revelations 19. You've cut out all those snakes and then that, and rise into a new level of peace and harmony that you go forward together, Dolores Cannon style. You might be checking out the works of Dolores Cannon too. All right. But this also, as a reader, I pulled mutable energy off of this. The ability to learn from the past and adjust it going forward, which is your energy. The mutable signs are you, Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo, okay? So it's a confident forward direction for you guys, and you guys are going to wind up together. I swear I'm going to see a 3 of Cups come out at some point here, okay? Invite me to the wedding. You guys got union in the future for you. I love that for you. You deserve it, Sag. It's a long-term commitment. All right. Now, the energetical influence, the planetary movements going forward, how will they affect you guys? The 6 of Wands. Sag, you deserve this. The 6 of Wands, rebuilding Jericho after the fall. Joshua 6:20. Joshua might be a name that resonates to you, but this is a Caitlin Petty victory that like goes forward for like a triple selling, triple platinum record, you know, and knowing the outcome that comes in your direction. 6 of Wands is her showing up to the Country Music Awards and Caitlin riding in like, I'm gonna be in on a white horse instead of a limo. Okay, you either might have a white car, possibly, but yeah, I'm seeing like a Tesla or a Jeep maybe or something interesting. But yeah, 6 of Wands, your victory, Jupiter and Leo energy is guaranteed for you. All right, and your dominant planet Jupiter is currently in Gemini to bring in positive communications. Okay, you're on the upward side of a lot of rough planetary positions as we go into the new Earth timeline. You know, you might be noticing new Mandela effects in that lately. The most recent one that will confirm that you are in the new Earth, besides the fact that you're here, Archer Astrology is the new Earth. I'm Archer, hi. Have you noticed, do you remember Britney Spears' song, Hit Me Baby One More Time? Do you remember the music video for that where Britney was in like that red jumpsuit thing and she had the black headset microphone as she was singing? Right? She had that black headset microphone. Britney had a microphone. Check it out now. Where's Britney's microphone? Britney had a mic malfunction. That only happens at Archer usually. This is my mic. But yeah, check it out and report back. If you remember Brittany having a black headset microphone as she sang that song, you're in the new timeline because the video looks a little different now. Check it out, report back, okay? I don't know what happened to Brittany, but there you go, all right? So going forward on that, confirmation you're in that new timeline and you've jumped it, all right? You've jumped it, and it's not the shark. It's all good stuff. What is the final outcome that gets you to this Queen of Swords that you guys make peace, all right? The Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Deborah, the prophetess and the leader. Judges, 4-4 shows up on this one. You might be noticing repeating numbers, like you see like 111 or 444 all the time. You look at the clock at a certain time all the time. You might even have that on like your odometer. I'm also seeing like gas station receipts. You might notice this will be a sign for you. If you pull up to a gas pump to get gas and there's like a receipt sticking out of the machine, grab it. Look at the numbers on it. Look for repeating numbers and words and stuff that stick out to you, okay? It might resonate. But this here is Aries energy. And look, there's more palm trees. Whoa, cool. Like that. This here is the third time's the charm that things do work out for you, and you actually do see it. You've prophesized it. You might be having more dreams than usual, that like you keep seeing them in your dreams and like waking up and be like, why do I keep dreaming about them? Heads up, it's because they're dreaming about you too. All right? Dreams will connect for your situational awareness. If you have a dream where you see their face first, the one on your mind, and then you figure out where you are in the dream, your situational awareness, that means they're the one dreaming about you. And if you establish where you are in your situational awareness first, and then you see them, you're the one having the dream. And for a lot of you guys, there might even be dreams that you're like, me and them, what in the world am I doing with them on a beach in San Tropez? What's up with that? You know, or like, why are we in Cancun? We never went to Cancun. We're gonna go? We're gonna go, okay? Even if you're dealing with a new person, the dreams are giving you little previews, prophecies of what your future is going to be. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? You know? All right, Aries energy on that for sure. That this one works out better than expected, okay? You're in a new power and you are a leader, okay? You are setting the trend going forward that others will follow. 6 of Wands to the Queen of Cups. Nope, Swords. Whoa, Gemini Cancer energy on that. I literally saw the Queen of Swords as the Queen of Cups. That's an equal two-way love, okay? Could be a Gemini Cancer cusper possibly. But yeah, let's roll. Let's see what we got. You or them could be born on the 13th or the 8th, possibly the 4th, the 24th, or the 14th comes out. I'm also seeing the 11th and the 12th. Also the 20th possibly, maybe even the 13th. And you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer. Man, there's a lot of Virgo Cancer in here. Also Aries. I'm seeing a little Scorpio. We've also got Gemini, Virgo, Pisces, okay? You might even have some of those placements in your chart somewhere too. Okay, let's roll. Let's see what we've got. Give me everything you've got for Sagittarius in this 8 of Pentacles to the 4 of Cups. And thank you guys all for being here too. Appreciate you. All right, let's see what we got. Perfect. The Page of Swords. Oh, Sagittarius wants to know more. The card of the student comes out where you're learning. Okay, maybe some of you have had to recently, like, maybe you wanted to go back to college or you're planning to. You want, like, you've got an associate's and you want a bachelor's. Some of you guys, there might even be like a future promotion in work and you're going to have to do a little bit of training or something. Or even on that first card I saw, that you might be getting into learning tarot or Reiki, the esoteric side of things, and wanting some more knowledge. You're in the study. Page of Swords, Chief Officer Wilde, who by coincidence was transferred from the Olympic to the Titanic. So there's stuff going on that you don't even see coming in, and somebody's going to reach out with an offer, be like, hey, you want to come over here? And you're going to be like, whoa. And you might, straight up, you might be spying on them, but I don't see it's bad, weird stuff. Maybe you just wake up and you're curious and like you're like, I'm just going to look at their Facebook for a second and see. Even just thinking about them or getting a tarot reading, it's just spying. It's just your thoughts that you think, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody does it. We all think of people from time to time, okay? And if it's the new person, you're totally checking them out. But there's nothing wrong with that, Page of Swords. And you guys will learn some new stuff in the future here. There's a couple little happy things that show up, okay? For some of you, maybe 8 or 9% of you, you've got like you're nervous about something, so you got a friend that does the checking. That friend might be the one that's finally like, listen, Sag, just go for it. They love you. I've double checked. I've triple checked. Just go for it. Do it. You'll be happy. You might have a friend that wants to be a matchmaker because you might be like single and they're not. And they're like, whoa, we need couple dates. I got to hook Sag up. They might be like Will Smith and Hitch, where they're like, I'm going to put Sag on the list. I'm going to get Sag, oh yeah, everything, you know, okay? Ace of Wands. Whatever you're looking into, you like what you see. And oh my gosh, did I not tell you either you want to butter somebody's crab legs or they want to butter your Sagittarius? You got Cancer in your chart or dealing with one? The Ace of Wands. Your Ace of Wands chakra is activated, okay? All right, and maybe that's might be where some of the frustration is coming from. I don't know. All right, Sag, you're gonna make a grown man blush. Hold on, I need a drink. Oh my gosh, Sagittarius, I cannot with you. Not safe for YouTube. That is totally PG-18 plus on that. But you know what? For some of you guys, maybe that's how you met or something. You guys like fell in fun before you fell in love. Then later you've realized, oh my gosh, I'm in love. That's sort of a thing. It's however you guys met or whatever that's got your Ace of Wands chakra activated, it's working out well for you. You're following your passions and what you believe in. Okay? Oh my gosh. I'm putting this card down. Aries energy. The Two of Wands, Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups. Sagittarius, you got two aces already showing up. Ace of Cups. Cancer energy. See, you fell in fun, then you fell in love. And you're looking for that real love that you want. Oh my gosh. I told you, you got the best way to make the best of any situation. And it's just becoming a lot, though, with the Two of Wands, where you kind of know what you want. And I'm seeing, see this globe here? Maybe you actually have one of these old school traditional globes, like in your home as decor or something, or you'll wind up going somewhere. I don't know if it's a library, a restaurant, or a bar, or somebody's house, a friend or something, and you're going to see one of these globes, the old school real globe, and you're going to be like, whoa, Archer mentioned that. That's something, right? It's showing the connection that you're on point with this one here, that you're getting back to your basics on everything here, and it's kind of like you just want to feel better with the Two of Wands. Aries energy strong in this. You might have strong Aries in your chart. Maybe it's like your moon, your rising, maybe like your Mars or Mercury placement. Knight of Swords, it shows that you might even do vision boards. Like you've got dreams or plans, notebooks, even old school diaries. You might have little diaries or dream journals or something going on. But you're working to manifest real love that also balances in with real fun, where you get the best of both worlds. Okay, Aries and Cancer energy, strong cardinal energy, that you do know what you want. And it's like you're at the point where you're ready to start feeling better. Okay, and I do see it's coming your way. All right, as these changes that are in the universe happen right now, the sun enters into Virgo, and we have Mercury retrograde come to an end. You're going to overcome these Five of Cups feelings. All right, Scorpio energy. This one here shows this guy really bummed out. He missed the boat, right? He didn't get to the dock in time. Titanic pulled away. But when you look deeper down the tarot well, it actually shows that, sure, that's what this looks like, but the entire definition of the card is that about 5 days later, this guy is walking down the streets in Southampton, England, and he passes a newspaper stand, and he's like, oh my goodness, I missed that boat, right? So you are on the verge of starting to feel better. Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. A lot of increasing numbers on this too. All right, for some of you, you felt like you've been made the scapegoat on like everything, you know? Two of Wands, Two of Capricorns, Two of Pentacles. J. Bruce Ismay shows up, where he was the one that the moment he stepped into the lifeboat, and he didn't, I don't like how any movie depicts him, okay? Because he did not sneak into the lifeboat. He didn't dress as a girl to get in the lifeboat. He was told by Chief Officer Wilde to get in the boat because all the passengers had gone all crazy and ran towards the back of the boat. And Chief Officer Wilde was like, I got a boat right here. Everybody ran away, so Wilde told him and another first-class male passenger to get in the boat. Three of Pentacles shows that you guys have gotten in the boat, and it's coming in your direction where you will overcome this feeling that everybody throws you under the bus, even when you give your all to them, okay? With this Three of Pentacles on this one, the direction that'll move. Hey, Jason, what up, bro? OG's in the house. Three of Pentacles. This one here shows that you're going to find out sooner than you think that it's kind of like you're so close to feeling better. Even how the cards are going up one number at a time, this here is like, it's George Harrison. He said it best, okay? Something will happen. That sort of a thing, okay? As the universe starts to settle down, you will start to Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, sync up and feel better, okay? I do like that for you. You were then could be born on the 2nd or the 3rd. Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Capricorn. Also, Gemini and Libra here with Scorpio. There's also a lot of Aries in the chart, too. Okay? So things are going to start feeling much... Look what happened. 7 of Wands. Sagittarius. I told you there was a timeline jump that you went through. We literally just reprogrammed your outcome. You are changing if you've done that personality test online, found out you're a manifesting generator, you're the one changing your future. You've come out of the old timeline because you're like, I'm so tired of feeling so sad, Archer. I want to change that outcome. And you did. 7 of Wands. David versus Goliath. The 7 of Wands is what protects the 6 of Wands victory that you have 5 of Wands worked so hard for to achieve the 4 of Wands wishes that you've worked to manifest. Okay? David versus Goliath. And who won in that one? David won. Okay? This shows that you are changing the future and coming out of the old timeline and going forward in a protected connection that you have manifested. I love that for you. Oh my gosh, we did just totally have a Mandela. Brittany in that microphone, man. Oh my goodness, the Mandela effect is there. All right, give me a little more on this. This is cool. Sagittarius, this is awesome. Justice, the 5 of Cups is back, right into the King of Swords. You are the manifesting powerhouse. Your words, the stuff you've wrote, I've seen a Sag that does intention boards and even vision boards. The stuff you've put on that board is what's coming your way. I'm seeing a Sag that you would actually at some point have wrote down your name with their name. You know, even guys do it, okay? Guys will write down a girl's first name and put their last name and be like, it's got a nice ring. You can dance to it. I like the way it sounds. It rolls off the tongue, okay? King of Swords. You are manifesting this because you've been feeling like lately, like you're the relocation specialist of the Zodiac, right? Libra and Scorpio energy. Justice comes out. Could be dealing with a Libra or a Scorpio possibly. But you're like, in relationships, you feel like that you only meet people who need to be fixed up and cleaned up, and then as soon as they're good to go, they head off and find another person to rent them out, you know? And you're like, I did all the work. What in the world, you know? And you'll do so much work until you tire yourself out. 5 of Cups, right? You've dealt with more runners in a Boston Marathon, you know? Or you might even be a runner possibly, like doing some 5Ks, or you just like getting out and not being in the house, you know? You go for walks or runs or jogs, even bike rides I'm seeing might resonate to you, okay? But this here shows you are getting your justice for all the hard work you've done, and you'll start feeling better, okay? You've been feeling like you made a lot of mistakes over the years too, 5 of Cups. You haven't though, that Justice card. Sagittarius, you have not made those mistakes over the years. You feel like you might be trapped down in a well that you can't get out of, even like hanging out with the girl from The Ring, and even she's sitting there like, it only takes 7 days, you can get out, you know, right? That movie might resonate to you. I'm seeing a Sag that likes like horror movies or like scary movies. They're fun for you or something, okay? Or Halloween is like your favorite holiday type of a thing, okay? But in this one here, you can get out of this well, okay? The rewards for what you've been through with Justice coming in on this 5 of Cups is working to overcome what you have been through, and the rewards for what you've come in, okay? You haven't made wrong decisions or mistakes over the years. Every decision you've made, I'm being told, was right at the time. You did the right thing for the energies, the knowledge that you had at the time. Did you know that before we found the Titanic in 1987, that, well, it's only 86, but you know what I mean, that everybody swore that ship sank down in one piece, even though there were survivors that spoke at the inquiries, the testimonies afterwards, that said, no, I saw the thing break in half. And everybody's like, nope, it's the Titanic. And we know we said it was unsinkable, but at least it sank in one piece. No, you made the right decision for what you knew at the time. You have not done anything wrong. You have nothing to 5 of Cups regret, okay? You have done your best to make the best of every situation that came in, even though some of these decisions left you feeling rather like stuck and lonely, you know what I mean? I'm seeing a few changes though on that Justice card that are going to come into your life, and it's going to start like some new friends, new connections. Like your circle's going to change for the better that some of you have even been wanting to have happen for a while. And it'll wind up working out for you, okay? Where you're going to, not only are you going to wind up being happier, but with that Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, you, Sagittarius, you are straight up looking good. Energetically, physically, your heart, your body, your mind, your soul are on point, on fire, okay? Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands. You are going to become, Sag, you're going to become the center of attention a little more than you're used to, okay? Things are going to change pretty fast on this, all right? Could be born on the 1st, the 11th, or the 21st. The 5th is here. I'm also seeing the 9th and the 19th, possibly even the 29th. That's the wrong deck, but for some reason the Rose Tarot ones come out. Get me my deck back. My deck. Behave yourself. Okay, let's take a look at the work life and see what's going on. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be an Aries, possibly a Libra or Scorpio. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are here. And there's also some Pisces energy with Capricorn. All right, let's roll on. Let's see what we've got going on. Let's do it to it. Give me everything you got in Sagittarius' work life. What's up with this Devil card? What's up with Sagittarius feeling bored? All right, let's see what's up. Tower card. You are kind of over the work situation. The Five of Wands, but then the Nine of Pentacles comes out in the Four of Pentacles. Interesting. Virgo, Leo, Scorpio, Aries energy on this one. Okay, so you have been feeling bored. Okay, understandable. Especially when you feel like you've accomplished everything and there's nothing new to learn. It's just Pete and repeat now, Archer. It's like every day. Get in the office, do the job, go home. Next day, get in the office, do the job, go home. Type of that thing. Some of you just feel like you've accomplished everything you can. And you are making some plans behind the scenes to break that 9 to 5 Dolly Parton cycle. That song might even resonate to you. All right? Just stumble in the kitchen by myself. Like, you know, another cup of espresso to get through the day and to make things work out for you in that, okay? Something is changing out with the Five of Wands to help you pay your bills and also reignite that spark, okay? Now, what I'm seeing for this here, that some of you guys will actually have an opportunity to present itself, and you might be a little nervous about branching out and starting your own gig, you know, because you go from a 9 to 5 cycle into a 24/7 cycle, and you might be like, it's a lot to handle. I don't know if I can do it and stuff. And a little bit of overthinking in that department. But this is the opportunity it'll let you work from anywhere in the world and give you the rewards you've dreamt about with the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo energy, very stable, very balanced, you know. That comes in on this one. For some of you guys, this here, it is actually the job or the career, the life path that you've dreamt about and wanted and manifested, okay? All your hard work and dedication, Five of Wands, those guys fighting to get the lifeboats free, that was that scene in the movie, the I need a knife, I need a knife. That really did happen. The lifeboat's ropes got tangled up and they couldn't lower one of them, okay? So that's the thing. You've got the ability to cut those ropes free, and because the stuff you've dreamt about, I'm being told here and I'm seeing that it's the right place, right time, okay? You were just a little ahead of the energetical curve, okay? The opportunities are ready to present themselves. For some of you guys with this Tower card too, the straw that broke the camel's back here, 2:17 a.m. The number 217 might resonate to you, or February 17th might, but this was that moment the Titanic couldn't handle it anymore, and the keel, the ship's backbone broke, okay? So on this one here, what I'm seeing is that, like, for some of you guys, like, you're just over the drama in the workplace. Scorpio, Aries energy on this, and you are, like, maybe even some of you guys have had to deal with HR, okay? Maybe the HR has been involved in the past of situations and stuff that's come to light, and you're just wanting to break all that stuff, clear the slate, and go on forward. Because without the sinking of the Titanic, we wouldn't have lifeboats for everyone on the ship. We wouldn't have a Coast Guard or an International Ice Patrol, okay? So these here are learning from the past, but like clearing that cycle to go forward. And for some of you guys, it's going to go into another level really fast. It's going to get you noticed more than you realize, okay? Even like how I was fumbling and grabbed the Rose Tarot, you might be nervous about proceeding or going forward and figuring it out, but it's coming in sooner than you think. Virgo, Scorpio, Aries. Aries, Emperor energy. Boom. You boss right up. And the World card. Some of you guys, I've got repeating Emperor cards. That's major top of the line energy shifts on this. And repeating cards and cycles. That's when God tells me, you're on point, Archer. Keep rolling with the message, okay? The Emperor card on the World's card. This one here, I'm seeing there is someone that will take notice of you. All right, here's Thomas Andrews. This is like, for some of you that have done notebooks or vision boards, intention boards, Thomas Andrews had notebooks on how to make each of those ships better. He was the designer of the type. Well, he took it over. Honorable mentions to Alexander Carlisle, but I digress. Alexander didn't want to be known either, you know? So this one here shows that you are manifesting. You are creating it. Some of you guys, there's an opportunity. It's going to take you to your final outcome with the World card, okay? You will get noticed. Someone's going to extend an opportunity to you. And look, there's another globe he's holding in his hand, too, for confirmation. You'll have someone extend this opportunity to you to focus on your true loves, your true passions, and I'm even seeing for some of you a future collaboration coming in that you've wished for, okay? Like, it's kind of like a sort of a star promoter type of a connection thing where that'll rocket ship you right to the top, to the World's card. You're going to a whole nother level on this one here, okay? And it's going to, I mean, you will totally get noticed, okay? You can't help but glow. You're going to totally get noticed in this endeavor that you're taking on. Some of you even have an upcoming promotion. Emperor energy. You might get promoted to like some sort of a management or a team leader type thing. And you know what? It might make a couple people in the workplace a little jealous, even though you're a little happier and more like financially established and better mindset and that. So there'll be a few people that might be a little jealous and need a couple minutes to get used to you being their boss. But you know what? They either will or they'll leave. They'll either emperor up and be like, okay, Sag is the boss, or they'll tower card and they'll leave. Either way, you win. So I mean, win-win. You're good. Okay. You could be born on the 4th, 14th, the 5th, or the 25th comes out. I'm also seeing the 28th and even the 15th, and if I didn't mention it, but yeah, okay. Aries, Scorpio, Virgo energy. You either way, you win in work. Okay, however it resonates. I love that for you, Sag. It's getting better faster than anticipated. Okay. All right, you just got all the luck. Let's do it. Let's go into the love side of things. What's up? Let's see. We've got a past person. Okay, if you're a Sagittarius dealing with a past person that wondering what's going on and if the connection will be restored and reestablished, let's see what we got for you. Okay, here we go. The World card. Yep. That's the short one. Anyhow, the Hermit card, they've done the work with the Chariot. Strong Cancer, Virgo energy. That Chariot, maybe you have a boat, or there's plans in the future when you guys work things out that you guys go on and take a cruise, do some world traveling and stuff, okay? Cancer energy, and all these major arcana. The entire past person is major arcana. Seven of Swords, they've healed. They did the work. The Seven of Swords in tarot is that stealthy undercover energy that takes the Five of Swords out of the equation, okay? So that the armies can't fight anymore. It just leaves the two swords for peaceful communication. So, you know, they had a hard way, I'm seeing, of like opening up because of something that happened to them in the past, all right? But they have done the work to heal through this, and there is a successful outcome. The Hermit card, like I mentioned, the Hermit card is the doctor house of the tarot, all right? So this, for some of you, is the connection that you think could never work out, would never come back around, would never fix itself. Dr. House was the one that got all the cases that people couldn't cure, couldn't treat, couldn't fix, and he fixed every one of them, all right? So there is the potential to go forward for this for you guys. I like this, okay? For some of you, actually, Chariot card. I mean, we all know what happened to the Titanic. It's kind of like when I first took my younger sister to see it, and they were all in line waiting, and they were like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cute. Leonardo DiCaprio is so adorable. I wonder what's gonna happen. And I'm like, really? You guys don't know what's gonna happen? Have you opened a history book? I'm like, you guys are going to be really surprised in a couple hours. And they were. The Chariot card. Like, for some of you guys, they experienced a great loss before you guys met that they didn't know about, that you didn't know. They never told you about it. It never came up in conversation. Let me get a card on this real quick. Cancer energy on that. I'm also seeing a little Taurus and Virgo come out. Let me see what's up. You or them could be born on the 7th, possibly, or the 9th, maybe even the 19th. Whoa, thank you. Two of Cups, more Cancer energy. And the Lover's card, Gemini. The Lover's card's the roller coaster ride of the tarot. It's not just the Hallmark movie, yay, we're in love, we're soulmates, we're twin flame, we're awesome. This year, it's the reason that Cedar Point has a roller coaster ride named Gemini, because it's that first initial meetup and the ups and downs of life. The Two of Cups. What I'm seeing here for some of you is they had somebody that they were very involved with. They had a bond with this person. They might have been engaged or married, possibly even for some of them. But for most of them, I'm seeing it never made it to marriage in this one, okay? On this one here, I'm seeing that, like, they had somebody in their life that they thought they would be with forever. And I'm seeing here that one night they both went to sleep, but their past person didn't wake up. Very big loss in that they had to reboot and reset from. You might not even know this ever happened to them. I'm being told, Archer, I tried everything I could. I couldn't save them. Wow, I'm going to connect from that one differently. Give me another card. Knight of Cups. Strong Cancer Taurus energy on that. Sun card. Oh. Sagittarius, your past person before you met, you guys were led to each other because after this past person of your past person's transitioned over, they knew that you'd be the only thing that would make your past person happy. Leo energy on this one, okay? It's kind of like you guys were led into each other because they, after this loss, your past person shut their heart down. They were done. They were out. Maybe that's why for some of you guys you did meet to have a fun time before the love showed up. Fell in fun before in love. But they knew you would make this person happy. This person just had a lot of healing to go through and work, okay? Give me a little more on that. I'm going to disconnect from that one. This past person wants to apologize to you for what your past person put you through, as they know they're the one to blame for it. But they knew if anybody could fix your past person, it was you, because what they did was bad, okay? So I'm going to offer condolences to the cross watcher on that one, and to you for what you put up with in the past with this person. But now let me connect to what's another storyline and see if there's anything else your past person wants. 10 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Whoa, and the Ace of Swords. Literally, as I say it here, it comes out here. Temperance. You guys were brought into each other's life to find happiness and to cut out that energy. Now, for some of you, maybe it's because, like, maybe this past person and you guys, like, maybe something didn't work out because it didn't go the way it was projected or planned. Some of you, maybe you guys met because you needed a place to stay, okay? 10 of Cups, and you thought this would work out so much different on the 10 of Wands, right? Like a relocation or changes, and like you guys, like you thought it would work out differently, and maybe like they had a couch available or something, like a roommate, and you guys thought it might go further or something like that. And it was all fun until like they promised you the moon, and then all of a sudden y'all they just disconnected from it, right? And like their mask came off, and all of a sudden the 10 of Cups disappeared to 10 Wands showing up, right? With that Ace of Swords, where it left you feeling stuck and taking your power back with the 7 of Wands, because you wanted some unconditional love to come out of it with the Queen of Cups. But that Ace of Swords does show that everything showed up and changed after they became kind of possessive, right? They tried to control you. And it was even after, for some of them were like, listen, I know what you've been through before we met, so I won't do that. I won't force you to love me. I won't control you. You do what you want. And then afterwards, they totally would try to control you, and they tried to lock you down. And you're like, oh boy, here we go again. Okay? So I'm seeing they've had to cut some of this out in either direction, and they have done a complete, like a turnaround, a complete 180. 10 of Wands to the 10 of Cups. Sagittarius and Pisces energy on this, that they do see you as a blessing in their life. Okay? Give me a little more on that, please. 10 of Swords. You're getting all three 10s. I swear, if the 10 of Pentacles is next, this is going to be epic. Strength card, Leo energy. We were close. But I do see on this one here, like they might have, maybe they had some addiction issues, either addicted to power or drinking or money or something like that, that made them not, really focus on you, okay? Strength card does show they're going to work to overcome it, all right, and go forward. I'm seeing for some of you, like maybe I'm seeing like a car show or a car cruise. Maybe you or them have a muscle car, or going to a car cruise or a car show, or you'll see one in your community, and you'd be like, well, wait, Archer mentioned that. What's that all about? Well, this one here is showing that I'm seeing here that like they've done a lot of work with these 10s, okay? And they're not making it to 10 Pentacles yet, because you have the other 9 Pentacles up here in your work side of things, and here's the Ace of Pentacles, okay? You might notice like coins on your path or in your coat pocket or something. Or for some of you, I think this just came out for Scorpio too, that like you're gonna put a jacket on because it's cold and you're like trying to put a coat on, and you're gonna put your hand in the pocket and be like, whoa, there's 20 bucks in here, oh my gosh, bonus. All right, so you got some big dollar coming in type of a thing on this one here. I'm seeing though that in this case they have matured. 10 Swords, 10 Wands, 10 Cups. They made it through the completions. With the Ace of Pentacles here, you hold their other 9 Pentacles because they see you as the balance and stability. All right, so at this point here, it's kind of like you own their heart, Sagittarius. And either at this point, like I do see them make an attempt to reach out. And if you choose it, either one of you could honestly reach out at this point. And if you both do want this one will go the distance. You'll wind up kind of like together forever on this, okay? All right. Let's see. Could be dealing with a Leo. Could be a Gemini. Could be a Cancer, Virgo. Got strong Gemini here. Also Cancerian, Virgo, Pisces. There's also some Taurus as well. And a bit of Capricorn too. All right, even Aquarius is here. But, all right, let's see where that goes. You either might be born on the 8th, the 28th, the 18th. There's a lot of repeating 8s here, so the Lionsgate portal might have been a change point. Also the 10th and the 20th. And if you are noticing repeating numbers, that 1010 shows up too. Okay? All right, so let's take a peek at the new love. Sagittarius got somebody new. Either you are currently have just like started talking to someone, already seeing someone, or the energetical runway is clear for landing for that new person. Okay? Something about this could be that one that was like a musician or in the public eye with that tambourine showing up. All right, let's roll on. Let's see what we got here. Isn't that Sabrina Carpenter? Yeah, I just heard Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter. That whole, I'm working late cause I'm a singer. You look so cute wrapped around my finger. Sag, if you haven't met this person, or you already have, either way, once you guys do come together, not in a bad way, but the way you love, you're going to have this person wrapped around your finger. Like, they're not going anywhere, okay? All right. Yeah, Page of Cups. Oh my gosh, this person knows how to love. Okay? They are quite different than what you've dealt with. 8 of Pentacles. Whoa. And they're in your energy. Whoa, I just felt that. That was a 9-volt to our tongue. That wasn't a 9-volt to the tongue. That was sticking a knife in a light socket. Don't do that. I did it once because I was curious. It's shocking. Don't do it. All right. What's up, Touched by Hayes? Angel Eyes. What up, AE? 8 of Pentacles, and you got the 8 of Pentacles too. That Lionsgate 8-8 portal, did I not just mention that? That is what energized and brought this person into your life. 5 of Swords, Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, and the Moon card. Ooh, for some of you guys you don't know yet. That's cool. Maybe they are online. Like they work different hours, okay? And there's a little bit of fear of the unknown. Maybe because of everything either that you've been through or they've been through. You guys might both be like a little nervous about proceeding. Like, I'm not, I don't know. You know, I've been hurt so many times in the past. But I do see here on this 5 of Swords, they've been through some grieving and they've worked to overcome it with the 6 of Cups. All right? They've cleared out the way they were raised as a child, the stuff they dealt with, and they're in a whole new energy with the Page of Wands. Their words matter to them, okay? Definitely you or them could be like this might be like you guys write, or they do, or musician, something like that. Singer-songwriter energy comes up. That's Murdoch. He said what he said. He knew what to do, okay? This one here shows that it was like, for this one, I'm seeing here that they're mature, they're established, okay? Maybe some of you guys met online, all right? Or you will, okay? Some of you guys might have tried online dating, possibly. 9 of Wands to the 9 of Cups. Ooh, it is some of your blessings coming in on Temperance to the King of Pentacles. John Jacob Astor shows up. This person is more in the Law of Correspondence, Dolores Cannon style, okay? They're not doing Law of Assumption, Law of Attraction work, okay? Because that stuff's a little, you know, Abraham Hicks is kind of old school, old timeline. It works. Abraham Hicks is smart, okay? The only thing is she left out 2 important key words that the Law of Correspondence remembers. When you make requests onto the universe, to God, you can't demand, you know? It's always like, I am this will happen. God's like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said. God goes Willy Wonka, and he's like, you have to talk into this ear next time. The movie Willy Wonka might resonate to you guys. But the Law of Correspondence is staying in the positive mindset, which is what Temperance is. Temperance card is the Law of Correspondence, not patience. The Hanged Man is patience, okay? You know, if you're ready to go somewhere and somebody calls you and like, hey, Sag, the flight leaves in the morning, you want to go here, you'll be like, backpacks by the door, let's do it, let's go. Whereas Pisces are the ones that be like, well, hold on, let's think this through, let's make sure, did you get is everything in reservations, car, hold it. You're ready to roll. Law of Correspondence. The one thing that the Law of Attraction, Law of Assumption leaves out, which is why it doesn't work, you might have even tried it and been like, yeah, this doesn't work, what's going on? Is because the Law of Assumption and Attraction forgets to say please and thank you. Please and thank you are the most powerful words in the English language, you know, next to love. But if you ask nicely, your wishes get granted really, really fast, okay? That's where this is at, and they're in a powerful mindset. Could be an age difference between you guys, maybe physical distance, but this is the blessings and the rewards for what you seek coming in with the Page of Cups. Light Taller, photobomb guy shows up. Light Taller, they figured out in that famous photograph of Titanic setting sail from Southampton that it was actually him. He's the third head up in the crow's nest. That the crow, there's only supposed to be 2, and he was supposed to be at the back of the boat. But out of the blue, all of a sudden, he pops up there, and the lookouts are like, what are you doing here? And he's like, what's up? What are you doing here? I'm just looking out. What you doing? Working. Carry on. And it's like, what are you doing, Light Taller? 7 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I like this here. I'm seeing here, like, This person's life is very private. Seven of Cups. See how they have their back to the camera on the moon card? Scorpio, Pisces energy. I'm also seeing Cancerian off of this, the water sign. So they do know how to love. Knight of Cups. And they're very unique. Okay? This person's got a wall of protection around them that, like, you got to sign like 1 billion non-disclosures just to get into their energy, find out their life, their name, or anything. Okay? They're very much a one-person kind of person. They don't play around. They don't date multiples. They don't got a roster, okay? They respect themselves to that point, all right? Hey, Jasmine, what's up? Thanks for being here. Seven of Cups. They are very protected and guarded, okay? They're a safe play, too, on this one. They're on a whole different level, Scorpio energy, okay? This one here shows that, like, it takes a lot to get into this person's inner circle, especially if they are in the public eye of any kind, online or otherwise. I'm seeing somehow this person, Sagittarius, this person has noticed you too. Page of Wands on the Knight of Cups. This person's noticed you too. Oh, that's Six of Cups. Yeah, this one does show that they, somehow you guys do know of each other's existence, and there's a mutual attraction, Sagittarius, between you guys. I mean, people are just naturally attracted to you. You can't help that. It's you. It's not your fault, you know? But on this one here, look at that Knight of Pentacles. Something you've waited a long time for here. You both have, in fact, in that case. There is some very serious potential here, you know, that I'm seeing here. Like, they pick one person and focus on them. Knight of Cups. Okay? You or them might be a gamer, like an Xbox or PC games. I'm seeing like Comic-Con might even resonate. Maybe you or them go to Comic-Con, or you'll meet at Comic-Con or something, and they're like in a public eye, and they got a booth or something set up. But whatever it is here, this one here, they've got their own power, their own energy, okay? And I mean, in all, you know, apologies to the other people, you might wind up breaking a lot of hearts by like picking them, they pick you, okay? Maybe some people get jealous that you got this awesome connection, this awesome relationship, and they don't. And then you're just be like, I'm sorry, I'm just happy. All right? Either way, this one's all right here. You guys belong to each other. I'm hearing Taylor Swift, you belong with me. And she's a Sagittarius. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. But I'm seeing here that either one of you guys will take a shot at this. This one here might go a little like you just, it just clicks for you, Sagittarius, with that Ace of Wands and Ace of Cups in your energy, that you take the shot and you're like, how you doing? You want to go out after work? You want to go out later? And they'll be like, yeah, totally. That sort of a thing here. This one will take you towards your forever here, and there's, whatever it is, there's enough that they will put you in just the right level of the spotlight to make you feel loved, needed, honored, cherished. This is a long-term connection here, and also they're in enough of the spotlight to keep this relationship exciting, okay? I just heard Casey Musgrave's Neon Moon off of this. That song might resonate to you. And Kaylin Petty's song, Sunrise Sunset, like I literally heard the song. Yeah. Not even just a promotion, but I hear the song playing like they want to be your sunrise. First thing that hits your eyes. Interesting. Okay? Knight of Pentacles. Something you waited a long time for shows up. And you wind up being very happy in the outcome on this. With the Knight of Cups showing up squared. You know what I say? I get repeating cards. You got a lot of repeating cards here. God's telling me, keep going, Archer. You're on message. Don't stop now. You haven't finished. All right? This beautiful. This offer is one that you both have waited for. I love that for you guys. All right, let's see what's up here in the outcome. Judgment to the Six of wands on the Queen of wands. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, little Scorpio on the side. But it's a victory. You guys can't help but win, can you? I love that for you. Oh my goodness. Let's roll. Queen of Pentacles. Judgment again. More repeating cards. Oh my word. Queen of Swords is back. There's your Four of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles does return. Two of Swords. Devil, Seven of Swords. And the Fool card. Sagittarius, this is where we all come back together for you guys. If it is a past person returning, they come back and it's a fresh start with the Fool card. For some of you guys, it's brand new and it's going forward, that this is fun, innocent. Whichever way, it's the relationship you guys have both looked for. Aries energy on the Devil card. That literally motivates you forward. Your work life does work out. Devil card on repeat, okay? You got Judgment on repeat, Devil on repeat, Knight of Cups. There are so many repeating cards here. There's many confirmations. The Ace of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. If you are here wondering if it's your twin flame, and if you guys will work it out, and actually I'm seeing, yeah, Sagittarius, you might be the biggest group of people that wind up with your twin flame long term. Some of you guys with this much energy here, this actually, when you got the Judgment card on the Four of Wands with this Ace of Pentacles, definitely, that's showing that for some of you guys, this is like, it's either a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection, that you guys work everything together so well that this is your top shelf connection. When you have the Four of Wands on the Six of Wands, this is the end-all be-all connection. When you look up the ladder of how connections work, it starts with the twin flame. Then the soulmates come in. Then the deep soulmate twin flames. The top shelf, which you're a Sagittarius, you are top shelf. It's the end-all be-all connection. That regardless of what it is, the title doesn't call it out. No titles. You guys come together and just, you get it all in this. Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, and multiple Judgment cards. You guys both go forward together into that 1,000 years of peace. This is a long-term reunion and connection and commitment, whichever way you look at it, that we are going to totally crash your wedding. The whole family's coming, so you're going to need a big venue. We're all coming. I will take the salmon. All right? The King of Wands, though, does show that going forward, you guys have both healed, and with the Two of Swords, are ready to come in for the peace, love, and affection that you deserve. This is going to make the honeymoon phase last longer than either of you ever thought possible, okay? It never gets dull, never gets boring. No such thing as like that dreaded 7-year itch, you know, where like things get so boring that you look elsewhere. No, this time it is totally, totally different for you guys. This is long-term connection without the controlling, wandering eyes that you've dealt with in the past, that lets you be you, lets you be young and fun and free, along with the same exact time that you've got a solid connection that you know neither of you guys are going anywhere. It's a very honest, true, loyal, faithful relationship that even comes with the two-income household, that you guys are set. Long-term generational wealth that'll take care of kids, grandkids going forward, because you broke through this, okay? Some of you, this is literally the relationship that you have done with those intention and vision boards that you never thought would happen, and all of a sudden, you've waited for it for so long that at Four of Wands, the Six of Wands comes in for going forward. I love that for you. In Sagittarius, Pentacles, Wands, Cups. Sagittarius, you got all four aces. Oh my gosh. I cannot with you. Not only did you get the Four of Wands, the 1111 card. If you've seen 1111 on repeat, your wishes are granted right there, Sag. And right here, it's broken down to all four elements. You got all four aces. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. You or them might actually like either go to a casino, maybe you work at a casino, or I don't know, but like right here, your wishes are granted. Four of Wands. I'm seeing a Sagittarius that like you broke a wishbone at like a Thanksgiving meal or something, and you like saved the big piece of the wishbone. You were like, someday, someday. It's 1111, Sag. Go ahead right now, make your wish, and it's granted for you. You got it. Sagittarius, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. Claim this down in the comments, Sagittarius. You deserve it. You have worked so hard for this. Four aces on the Four of Wands. Oh my gosh. Yeah, definitely. Leave a comment and claim this. We are a family here. We all will work together and make this happen for you. Okay? You've just won an energetical lottery that gets you everything you've wished for. I love it. Leave a comment. We'll work with you. We'll be like Captain Picard here, and we will make it so. I still have no clue how to do Patrick Stewart's voice. It comes out like Sean Connery, so I'll work on that for you though. But definitely do that and claim it. Make this yours. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how it resonates too. I know you're busy, Sagittarius, so for you to just take a moment, even if you just leave an emoji or something, it means the world to me. And I do see, like, love all of your comments. I get notifications on them, and it takes me a minute because I'm doing this all on my own one-man show. I'm the promoter and the talent. But I do eventually reply to them. It means the world to me just to have you here as part of the fam. Thank you very much. You are always welcome here. And remember, this reading will resonate to any placement of Sagittarius within your chart, because it's not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus that matters, but all the parts of our charts, okay? And I'm FHA compliant, so I will read for any sign or placement desires and inquires. All right, let's go into some super chats. Oh, that's why I pulled the Rose Tarot. Sun card, good choice, Archer. Why, thank you, deck. Okay, it's all right? Yep, cool. let's knock out these super chats, because watch how these things tie into the reading. All right, and guys, thank you so much for your donations to the channel. You're awesome. All right, TikTok, Instagram, you're more than welcome to come and be a part of the family on YouTube at Archer Astrology. And this reading will be posted for you, so you can come and review it, start to finish. Feel free to scroll around and just be a part of the family, okay? All right, let's super chat. Let's see what's up. Hey, Joyce, how you doing? What's up, Rosemary? All right, any super chats after Joyce, I won't be able to read. All right? I mean, I can. We'll just play it by ear. All right, Angel Eyes, darling, what's up? How's your weekend look? It's been a desert. All right, let's find out. Got to get rid of that dry cup energy, huh? All right, what's up with your weekend forecast? King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Oh, guess what? You will have something come in for you this weekend. It might not be like today or tomorrow that you get the notification, but over the weekend, like out of the blue, somebody's going to reach out to you and be like, hey, AE, what you up to tonight? You doing anything? It's kind of like, I need a +1. What you up to? You might have an invite to a concert or a cookout. Like I'm seeing you playing some cornhole or something. I don't know. But the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, you won't wind up sitting the whole weekend at home. There's something coming up that you're going to go out to that you're going to love it. And like King of Cups, it's something that'll actually turn into more of a long term. And look who's at the bottom of the deck. It's Chariot. I mean, saying exactly my first day on the job. But that's Cancer energy. All right. King of Cups, Nine of Cups, Chariot to the Queen of Pentacles. Heads up. All right. Keep your phone nearby. This might, I know what I said during the last reading. You might have just like changed your outcome. Okay. I got a feeling there's something about, we need to get together and talk about it. Might even be another Cancer. I don't know. Cancer might be trying to beat Taurus to the punch with the Capricorn energy down here. All right. You're not going to spend the weekend alone. I'll tell you that much. All right. And when I've got Queen Cups, Nine Cups, and what was it? No, King Cups. Oh my gosh, even bigger. King Cups, Nine Cups, Chariot. That is not a dry weekend. That is not a desert. Okay. So keep me posted. We all want to know on Monday. You know we're all invested, girl. I love you. Okay. All right. What's up, Lucine? What have we got? Current energies between you and Gemini. You got it. Tap me into Lucine and her Gemini, please. Give me a current update, current conditions. The Hierophant, Taurus energy to the Two of Swords. Oh, wow. You're Gemini. Actually, they're realizing that they do want to reach out and see peace with you. I think they've got a friend or a family member they've talked to already about this because they're like, look, I want to work things out with Lucine, but I'm not exactly sure how to approach this properly from what we went through. And they got some advice on it, which I love that. They're not coming in blind on this one. They've got the knowledge, okay? That's awesome. The Two of Swords, they are going to reach out to see some peace, okay? Right now, they're working on exactly how they're going to say it because they're like literally they've never apologized to anyone before, but you're worth it, okay? So yeah, the Four of Wands, you've already wished for it anyhow, and so it'll be granted. Did you do an 11-11 wish during the reading? Because the Four of Wands right here says got you covered, no problem. All right, it's kind of like Disney's Aladdin. You ain't never had a friend like me. All right, so you good. All right, thank you so much for the super chat too. You are very generous. I really appreciate you. Randy, what up? Let's see what we got. Will INS take any actions, and how does she want to repair the marriage? Okay, let's see what's up. Here we go. Nine of Pentacles, Page of Wands to the Knight of Wands. What she's going to want to do on this with the Queen of Pentacles is that as she comes through on this one here, okay, the way she's going to want to repair the marriage is going to be some marriage counseling. All right, she doesn't want to sweep anything under the rug because there's a lot of stuff that with that overthinking energy, she is still thinking about. Page of Wands. So she's just getting into it. The Page is more of the younger energy where she's like, how can we make that work? How can we do that? So her Knight of Wands offer is going to be, look, I'm willing to see where this goes, okay, that Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, but we need to get someone that we can talk to so we both get to safely, like a mediator that voices both of your guys' opinions and helps you guys find an awesome middle ground to go forward, okay? So it's good for you. Ten of Swords. She is almost done with the overthinking, by the way. The Ten of Swords in my decks, as you know, that's overcoming the overthinking. So she's actually moving faster than I thought. Knight of Wands to the Page of Wands. I like that. All right. Next up, Asia. What's up? What's up? Is that Asia? Okay, yeah, it's Alyssa. You know who I'm talking to. I'm so sorry. I don't English well. I speak terrible, but I was a math major, so English for me, I'm not so good with. I don't spell good. All right, little energy check. Strength card to the Three of Cups. Oh my gosh, you did too. Did you make the wish when all four aces popped up when I gave the moment during the reading? It's coming in. Yep, Seven of Cups. You were like, Archer, I really wish they would cut out the options, make a decision, and just come and be with me. You just wish strength, Leo energy, onto your person, to reach out and make the offer to let you know, hey, look, I've come to the conclusion I do only want to be with you, Three of Cups. You will wind up marrying this person, okay? Page of Wands, that same more of like an offer being like, how do I make this work? How do I do it? All right? They're trying to figure out how to reach out, amend the fence, and eventually they're already trying to figure out like how to propose, okay? You will be married in the future. We got a lot of weddings to go to, fam. We're like wedding crashers. But yeah, Three of Cups, the wedding at Cana shows up. It actually is a happy outcome for you that you just made the wish on it too. So you're good to roll. All right? Congratulations, by the way, in advance. Like they're trying to figure out, like, remember in the reading where I said that like even guys do it where they write down your name with like their last name, your first name, that they're doing that with your names, okay? All right. Love you, girl. Hope that helps. Oh, that's a gallery. Hope you're a girl. I'm sorry. I know there's no gender in tarot, so just roll with it. But you know what I mean. All right. Hey, Tandy. What's up? How you doing, darling? All right. Is Jay the Libra romantically involved with Maya? Is he trying to make me jealous? Okay, let's find out. Whoa. Queen of Swords. Libra energy. Two of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. No. No connection. Queen of Swords. Literally, like, cut that out. Cut it out. Come at me, bro. So no, not in a relationship. They're not involved. They might be friends, acquaintances. Four of Cups is Captain Dry Cup. So yeah, there's no love going on between the two of them. So he is in no way trying to make you jealous. Eight of Pentacles. It's almost a little bit, oh, it's one of those awesome little tests. God, don't do that to Tandy. Why you gotta do that? Come on now. Be nice. Be kind. Be kind. Come on now. All right. Let's all be better humans. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. It's a little bit of a test on you to work on, like wondering if it's making you feel jealous. You have no reason to feel jealous, and here I'm gonna actually give you a heads up on this. It's a little bit of a test. You got that test from God coming down. Like, will Tandy get jealous, or is Tandy gonna be like cool about it? So heads up, just be cool, and you pass the test. All right. No connection between the two of them. Four of Cups. They might work together. They might maybe they both like Comic-Con or something, or like something that like Jay and you didn't like something that Jay liked, but like Maya does. All right, straight up, it's friends at the most, if it's even that. Knight of Wands. Okay, the directional guidance is still leading Jay back towards you, and even if Jay were to attempt another relationship, God would derail it. Okay, you both are getting tested, but I just gave you the cheat sheet. All right. All right, let's see what's up. And thank you, too. You're too kind. Jamie, welcome to the Mod Squad. Welcome. The wrench fits you beautifully. Don't you ask me, archers, to make my backside look bad. Every guy knows that's a loaded question. All right, weekend vibe. Give me a little weekend forecast for Jamie. What do we got? Ooh, whoa, holy mercy. Oh, my goodness. The King of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, Five of Cups, right into the 10 and the 4 of Pentacles. Jamie, you have been dealing with nothing but Nine of Swords silence so long that, like, Caitlin Petty staring at the ceiling on repeat is like killing the playlist out, right? King of Pentacles, you've done your best to remain mature, focus on your work, but the Knight of Swords shows that you are actually almost Five of Cups tired out waiting for this communication. You're like, it's just not going to happen, Archer. Five of Cups, whatever. You know, it is what it is, you know. But the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, literally, at that moment that you cut it out, they're actually doing a little bit of chess playing on the other side where they know they want to make the moves. However, this weekend, they're doing thinking on it. The outcome for those 4 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles, okay? Heads up, you might get called into work, all right? So just watch your caller ID before you jump and answer the phone because, you know, sometimes you don't grab the call. Just heads up, okay? I'm being told you're supposed to be scheduled off this weekend. Somebody's going to call in sick. And it's not your responsibility. You're off the clock, all right? But then meanwhile, the one in your mind is working to overcome the silence on this with that 5 of Cups. Literally, just the minute that you're like, I'm out, I'm done. I'm focusing on me. It's the way it is. 9 of Swords. All of a sudden, boom, Knight of Swords shows up on that. 9 of Swords, the Knight of Swords. That's a fun one, all right? Out come those 10 Pentacles. You're in the clear, all right? Hope that helps. Shrek, let's do a little energy checkup for you. I don't have the time to scroll back into the comments, so I know where we're going. Give me what comes out. God, you know what Shrek wants to. Let's roll. Thank you. Hold on, this one comes with it because it was sticking out still. 8 of Pentacles, Judgment card, 2 of Wands. Hold on, flip around there. Okay, cool. 2 of Wands. Oh my gosh. Okay, at this point, even I'm not worried about what you did ask because this is the message God wants you to have. I kid you not, bro. Check this out. God has completely noticed you making a free will decision to do something to improve yourself. And God's like, whoa. Now the reward for this, God's like, whoa. Didn't know this was going to, like, you even surprised him a little bit. He's like, I know everything that's coming along. And even this one's like, whoa, this is cool. Two of Wands, the Judgment card, that's actually allowing you into this new timeline sooner than expected. So your Nine of Cups blessings are causing her, like, God did, remember, God's the only one that can affect free will. There ain't another soul that thinks they can do, black magic don't do nothing. If you don't free will sign up for it, it does nothing. The only one that can affect free will is God. But because you did this one move, okay, you know what it is to, you're like, I didn't even think he noticed me make that change. Two of Wands. He did. And it's leading in Judgment and the Nine of Cups blessings. He free will changed her. Knight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, to bring her out of the Four of Cups energy that she's been in for too long. Like, he sped up the timeline, Eight of Pentacles. She all of a sudden has a Knight of Wands energy to do the work faster. Four of Cups out of the Dry Cups to the World's card. You just jumped timelines and you've shortened the wait time big time, okay? Keep your mindset up. World card, Cancer, Sag, and we're in the Sag reading. Before Sagittarius, this stuff will work out. Multiple Sag cards in the Seven of Pentacles, all right? Not bad. Whatever you did, like, straight up, God's impressed, bro. That's cool. All right, I'm going to wind up coming to your wedding. I'll be darned. How about that? Totally going to crash it. All right, let's go. Let's see. Fantasia, my guy disappointed me. Group hug, Fantasia. You don't deserve that. Spinny hugs right out of the gate. I got you, girl. We've got your back. All right, does he even care? Let me find out. That ain't nice. Nobody disappoints my fam. Oh my gosh, I got you. Seven of Swords. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. He will. Right now, he's processing what he did wrong, okay? Even as soon as he ended it, he's like, oh man, I should have rethought that one. That didn't go the way I planned. Knight of Pentacles. He needs a little time to process this. He's slow moving, but he'll come around with the Ace of Pentacles that he'll actually ask for an apology. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is the card of I'm sorry, forgiveness, unconditional love. Nobody loves like a Cancer. So, yeah, he's actually going to ask for I'm sorry and that with the Page of Wands. He might try to play it off a little like, yeah, I was just playing, didn't mean to. And you're going to be like, no, you totally meant to. But he will try to heal the situation. It's like this moment he realized he messed up. And if he didn't, I'm going to make sure he finds out, that sort of thing. Like if I was his buddy, I'd be like, bro, why'd you even talk like that? All right. Hope that helps. But yes, he will make an attempt to apologize. All right. Alexis, what's up, hon? How you doing, Alexis? Hi, darling. When will the no comment come? Or when will the no comms come to an end with M and yourself? Okay, got you. I got you. When will this end? Three of Wands to the Knight of Cups. Whoa. Okay. Fool card on the Hermit card. Virgo season, straight up. Okay. Dr. House shows up. This will end around in Virgo season. I'm seeing within the next 3 weeks. Could be sooner than that, even with like 3 days to 3 weeks, which is Virgo season. We're that close to Virgo season starting anyways. That's when M will make an offer. He'll come forward and present the cup, so to speak, as it is in tarot. This is where M actually reaches out and starts opening the lines of communication. I do actually see it just being a hey text, but that is your foot in the door. Okay, watch for butterflies hovering around you. If you notice those, that's letting you know a fresh start between you guys is destined. All right, Fool card. Did you just change your hair recently too? Or you've been thinking about it? I don't know why that even is relevant. That might be the first thing he notices when you and M get together. First, he'd be like, whoa, did you change your hair? You're going to be like, oh, you're just trying to be nice. That sort of thing. Or you actually are thinking about it. All right? So hope that helps. But yeah, by the end of Virgo season, we worked out 3 days to 3 weeks, tops. All right? Rosemary, what's up, Rose? I say Capricorn coming back. Okay. Let's manifest it for you. Give me confirmation. Thank you for the super chat, too. You are very generous. All right, let's see what's up. Ace of Wands, confirmation, which came out in the Sag reading, too. And the Strength card. Oh, my gosh, does he want you now? Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. He's coming out of that Eight of Swords self-imposed prison where right now he's ready to go. He's already typing messages and stuff. He's going to come back. He's the only thing stopping himself. Literally, he types up drafts in the phone or even dials your phone number to just straight up call you, and he shuts it down. That's going to change very soon. Ace of Wands, Strength card to the Ace of Pentacles. confirmation, you're going on the reunion list. You got this, Rose. All right, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Strength card. The biggest change in his mindset, Eight of Swords, has happened during Leo season. That's getting ready to reach out with a 3D offer, and it'll energize both y'all's Ace of Wands chakras. This is literally the, why'd you take so long? Just kiss me. All right, so you got this. Love you. All right, Joyce, what's up, Joyce? How you doing? How you been? You okay? All right, I'm doing awesome. I'm just like in perfect energy. It's wild. All right, let's see. Your question is the Leo energy towards you. Thanks a bunch. I got you. Bless you too. Totally. All right, Leo energy. Give me a tapping on Joyce's Leo energy, please. Oh, wow. Yup. Be patient, Joyce. The Moon card. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. Right now, he's had something that's happened, and his energy is a complete derailment. All of a sudden, and literally, some people can do this, where like I think it's even happened to you. You wake up in the morning and like, whoa, why is Leo the first thing on my mind? Why do I feel like I miss Leo more than normal today? That happened to him this morning. He woke up, Three of Swords, and was like, why do I feel so sad? Why am I so mad? Why am I so grumpy? Why am I want to cry? Why do I keep hearing Joyce's name? Why do I keep hearing her voice? Oh, I miss Joyce. He's having an awakening moment right now. Be patient. The new moon will unveil a lot of secrets, and it's going to work out quite well for you. He literally has just realized today that he misses the heck out of you, and his life has not been the same since. Okay? All right. You're good to go. Love you guys. And yeah, Joyce, it ain't going to be much longer. I'll tell you what. He's like, I'm being told you've been staying quiet, and like that's derailing him. He's sitting there going, she should have texted me by now. She should have called me. How is she in such good shape and I'm not? I won't tell him. All right? But he's coming back. You're good to go. All right? So, everybody, thank you so much for the super chats. Manifest it, and I appreciate you for being here and being a part of the family, as well as you. Sagittarius, thank you for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, and your energy to let me read for you. I love and appreciate you for it. And TikTok, Instagram, you're more than welcome to come back and watch the replay over on the channel. Subscribe and be a part of it. YouTube, Archer Astrology, we would love to have you. Plenty of rooms to make it crowded. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Sagittarius and for granting Sagittarius's wishes, as well as the protection, guidance, and direction you always give. We love and appreciate you for it. Until next time, Sagittarius, if you want to book that personal reading with me, email me at archerastrology@gmail.com, and you can choose from the Zoom meeting or the YouTube private link. And otherwise, until next time, I'll see you then. Namaste. Thank you all for being here. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Chariot. I love you, Sagittarius.